There is no need for an introduction on this video. In the next couple of minutes, I'm going to be diving into the most simple, but the single-handedly greatest lesson that you will learn, arguably this year. Now, the reason I'm able to say that is because this is the lesson that I consistently install into the business owners that I work with, the sales reps that I work with, and myself in order to achieve every single goal and bend reality to whatever I want it to be. And I know that's a bold statement, but the reality is in the last 6 months, I've been able to achieve any goal that I set myself truly because of this lesson and how I articulate my thoughts to turn them into actions and behaviors, which then creates my identity, which my identity then leads to reality. So I want to dive into this very simple circle of life and break it down for you. This might not be a lesson, or this might be a lesson that you've maybe heard of before. Maybe you've seen a reel scrolling on Instagram before. We are consistently trying to consume more and more new knowledge, right? We're scrolling faster than ever. We're clicking and clicking in and out of videos faster than ever, trying to get a quick grab of knowledge. It's not about the new knowledge that creates the person. It's about being reminded of what you already know, being reminded of the knowledge that you already have, and consistently actioning that knowledge. So here is the true circle of life, how you can implement it and how important it is to implement to be able to achieve all of your goals and bend reality in whatever way you want it to be. Let's jump into it. It's actually funny, I was going to create a fancy diagram, a fancy presentation with lots of words and lots of pretty drawings, and I just thought, I'm not going to do that because this lesson itself is just so simple and so basic that it doesn't even need any of that to be impactful. Okay, so there's a couple things I want you to take account of before we dive into this. And number one is identifying what is the only thing that we can truly control in this world. Okay, so think about that. I'll give you a second. What is the one thing that we have complete control of? If you've worked with me, you'll know this because I consistently remind everyone that's inside our group exactly what this is. But it is the mind. Wow, so mind-blowing, right? But it's truly the only thing that we can control. And specifically, the mind's quite a big thing, right? So we dive deeper into that. What's the one thing we can control within the mind? Our thoughts. And that's where this triangle, or the circle, I should say, sorry, of life begins. Okay, so the only thing that we can truly control in this world is the mind, and the only thing we can control within the mind, or one of the things in the mind, is our thoughts. Now, why are our thoughts so powerful? Why are our thoughts and our self-talk, because that's where our thoughts come from, is our self-talk so powerful? Well, they lead to actions. A thought and a belief that you have in your mind then leads for you to take action, which then creates a behavior. That behavior and action that you take then solidifies your identity because it becomes your lifestyle. That's who you are. It becomes who you are. So your thoughts, without even realizing it, your thoughts, every single thought that you have every single day is creating an action in your life, creating behaviors in your life, and those behaviors and actions are leading and solidifying your identity, which creates your lifestyle. And then it just creates more thoughts, creates more actions, and you end up in this endless cycle. And because you're not aware, or most people aren't aware, they get stuck in this cycle that they think they can never change. But all you have to do is change your thoughts, and the way that you change your thoughts, and I've created a lesson on this, is through self-talk. Okay, so this is the circle of life. Your thoughts and beliefs leads to action and behaviors. Your action and behaviors lead to identity and lifestyle. What does that all mean? Well, it determines your destiny and the reality of your life. So this circle, and I know this lesson is brief, but the reason it is so powerful is because every thought, every belief that I have, I consistently zoom out. I consistently sit in the seat of consciousness, of awareness, observing the thoughts and beliefs that I have, because I know how important they are, and I know how much damage or how much impact they can have on my life if they are uncontrolled and if I'm not guiding them to the actual reality and to the goals that I want to create. So if you want to achieve anything in your life, if you want to bend the reality and start to truly change who you are, because I'm sure that's why you clicked on this video, because you want to better yourself, start with your thoughts and your beliefs, because then they lead to actions and behaviors. And that's why your identity is so ingrained, is because it's just been an endless loop of thoughts, actions, behaviors. Thoughts, actions, behaviors creates your identity, which creates your lifestyle. your lifestyle determines your destiny and your reality. So to be able to reverse engineer this, it starts from the one thing that we can control, the mind. And the way that you can control the mind is sitting in the seat of consciousness whilst also improving your self-talk, because then everything will follow downstream of that. So very basic, very simple. Fucking take this image and this beautiful created circle and stick it on your wall, stick it in your mind, so that every time you're thinking about the actions, your behaviors, your identity, your lifestyle, you realize it all stems from your thoughts and your beliefs. I'm actually getting hot because this is such a topic that is so powerful, that is so overlooked, that people don't even think about it, and it fires me up, because with one simple trick and one simple understanding of this circle, you will change all areas of your life, including your destiny and your reality. Have a good day.